Welcome to the West Coast Draft Podcast, boys. We're fully into draft season now. We got
another
combine.
check on the check mark or on the list. Another check on the list. We're closer to the draft. Combine's done.
Less than 2 months away now. We were less
Oh
than
my
2
gosh.
months away. Now, granted, when the combine started, we were also less than 2 months away because it was April 23rd and the combine started on February 26th. But now it feels like we're less than 2 months away.
Mm-hmm.
We got free agency next week, which I'm excited for. What am I looking at? Detlef Schrempf. Wow.
It was his jersey retirement on Saturday. I went to the game and I got a little Detlef bobblehead.
Hell yeah. Detlef Schrempf of Parks and Rec fame.
Parks and Rec. And my dad was like, he was Entertainment 720. He couldn't use calling it like something. He was calling it something 600 or something.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's the third host of tonight's pod right there.
He is. He's going up next to Cal Raleigh.
Very nice. Very nice. I used to have a Ken Griffey bobblehead, but unfortunately, when I moved, he broke.
That's a bummer.
It's a bad. Well, it's that, and it's a bad omen. And the Mariners proceeded to miss the playoffs the next 2 seasons, but then 2025 happened, and we're good.
I had a Kyle Seager, and the same fate befell him. He lost some pieces. That's what happens with ballpark bobbleheads. They are cheap.
Yeah, if you're gonna move those, make sure you get the bubble wrap.
Yeah, use extreme.
They'll just put it in a box and ship it. It ain't gonna come back the way you remember it. A lesson that I learned.
Want to hear an interesting story in the world of politics tonight?
Sure.
The ShamWow guy came in 5th place in the, I think it was 33rd District of Texas Republican primary. Very sad.
ShamWow.
He came in 5th.
Man, he'll never be Billy Mays. Billy Mays would have won. The ShamWow guy.
Yeah, he's running for politics now, and he's saying it was rigged. So,
oh man.
Oh shit. Yeah, he's saying it's rigged because they wouldn't let him put ShamWow guy on his first name parentheses ShamWow guy last name on the ballot. They wouldn't let him do that. So he was like, it was rigged.
Oh man. Maybe they might. You know what?
Let him do it.
Let him do it. I'm not saying. Oh no, that's not saying it's rigged because I say it's rigged, and that opens up a can of worms. But let him do it. Let the man market himself off the only thing he's known for.
Another weird candidate in some North Carolina state seat came in 3rd with 5% of the votes, and we're pretty sure it wasn't even a real person. It was someone made an AI campaign basically. It wasn't an AI running the campaign, but the person itself wasn't a real person. He was negligent on FEC filings, and his all the photos of himself were very strange. So those are the two fun stories of the political world tonight. I don't care about serious stories. Who cares about that crap? Because it was a big election day today.
Right, I know the primaries for a lot of states.
Texas and North Carolina were the big ones today.
Yeah,
Arkansas happened today too. Yeah, poor ShamWow guy.
Poor ShamWow guy. You know what? I'll always know he's the ShamWow guy.
Of the slap chop guy?
I don't remember the slap chop. I'm sorry.
I don't know the slap chop. He did the slap chop too. It was a little chopper.
Oh, good for him, man. I didn't know that. So, but now I do. So that's good. Good for.
And speaking of selling things, these players this whole week were selling themselves.
That's what a segue. Hey, normally segues are my thing. I gotta give that one to you. That was good. That was smooth.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
They were selling themselves with those times.
Mark Teixeira won his primary.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, what a field in Indy this weekend.
The field itself, the playing surface stunk. People were slipping everywhere.
Yeah, but it was fast. It was fast.
It is a fast field. It's always been a fast field. That's part of the reason why they hold it there. But man, I think the issue was by the time it was for O line, all the drills are always at the 50. Let's move it around a little bit,
Mm-hmm. There were a lot of O linemen falling down.
Because the field had been run through.
Oh, speaking of field, should we talk about the report cards as well?
Oh yes, let's do it.
Forgot all about that. Let's start with that.
Pull it up.
We'll transition in. NFLPA report card. You know what? As not necessarily glowing as Cincinnati's report card was, the Steelers and Browns were even worse. So I'm not gonna complain. Look at that. We won't go through every single team here.
We'll
just go through the ones we want to highlight.
One of the things that got mentioned a lot for the Steelers was that there's only 5 stalls in the locker room.
Oh, that was so funny. That was so funny.
That's not good. That's a lot of people for 5 stalls.
Yeah, let's start with. Let's see. Oh, jeez, that's why you don't click links. That's why you just scroll. Just scroll. All right. I will say it's a bummer now that they're not public. Like they'll publish the grades themselves, but they won't publish like the comments that went with the grades. So hell yeah, we still I saw a great tweet that was the Bengals daycare on during home games, and it was like the daycare that Dwight was running in like season 9 of The Office.
Yeah, is it
or they just turn the light off? They just turn the light off and lock him in a room.
Vontez Perfect is the daycare teacher.
Yeah, that made me laugh. Food and dining area somehow got worse. They hired the one of the complaints last year is they only had a part-time person, so they hired her full-time, and somehow the grade's worse.
Must be a bad cook.
Home game field doesn't surprise me. They use the same turf that feels like every player hates. They have the same type of turf as Seattle, actually, and I think that's the one thing
we got
Seattle
an F.
got that grade on. Yeah. Oh, there you go. We got a better version then, at least. And then everything from there is actually, I mean, not ownership, but that doesn't surprise me. Everybody hates the Blackburns. General manager Duke Tobin got a pretty low grade compared to the other GMs.
Zach Taylor A-.
That one does. That one goes against a lot of my agenda. I won't lie. But I always knew the players like Zach Taylor. Offense coordinator Dan Pitcher A-.
Good for him.
Shout out GOAT. Strength coaches A. Our highest grade was our strength coaches.
I'm surprised about team travel because Cincinnati's pretty central. Must be the plane maybe.
And they got an A- last year, so I don't know what happened this year that dropped so much.
Maybe it's the plane.
Maybe. I don't know why it went down. That's my question. It was like an A- last year, so is what it is. I like that they differentiated based on the coordinators. It seems like generally, like a lot of the stuff that's actually like kind of harder to adjust, like these things, it feels like the players actually are pretty okay with. But then it's stuff like team travel for some reason was high and now it dropped. General manager and team ownership. Okay, you can't change team ownership. Well, you can, but not easily. General manager, whatever. It's this stuff at the top that's like that should be like pretty freaking easy to fix. Maybe not home game field. There's a lot of investment goes into that, but treatment of families. That's like the easiest thing on this list to fix. How we have an F- 2 years in a row. Like that's crazy. Food and dining area being an F-. Like, come on, guys. I know they're the only team that was only giving players 2 meals a day instead of 3. So maybe that's why. Nutritionist and dietitian, just hire a better nutritionist. I don't know. That seems like a pretty easy option. Like generally, a lot of these things are hard to fix, but the things that are easy to fix, they're struggling with. So I don't know.
It is,
but they're still higher than Cleveland.
Time to fix those things.
They're still higher than Cleveland, and that's what matters. Yeah. We finished second in the division.
Let's go. All right.
That's all that matters.
Pull up the Seahawks.
Oh, I'm scrolling for a while.
Yeah, alphabetical.
There we go. There we go.
Anything NFL like ranking stuff, I got it so easy. It's always boo all the way to the bottom.
Just all the way to the bottom. Hey, I'm usually pretty close to the top.
So the big complaint last year was locker room and training room or recovery room stuff. Mm-hmm. So they invested a ton of stuff to remodeling that, and now A's and A-, which is really cool to see. I mean, it just shows you that the Seahawks are a top line organization, right? It's almost straight A's, couple B's in there, and then F for the field. So it's pretty clear that's the next big thing they gotta take care of. What's so hard for grass in Seattle is, man, it gets so muddy. It would get so muddy. It gets hard to take care of without a roof. That's the big thing. So they got to find a way to figure that out, because they are putting in grass for the World Cup, but it's in the summer. Because I've played on, every high school field in this area is turf. No one plays on grass, but I've done practices on grass in the late fall. Oh, it's muddy. It is muddy out here. So it's a tricky thing to do. Very cool seeing. It's funny that Ed and Dirty got the highest grade out of everybody, A+, higher than position OC, special teams, and head coach. Sad that we're losing our owner after getting an A. Ivan the Terrible got an A. He's actually kind of had a face turn in the last few years. For a long time, Ivan the Terrible would get so many people hurt, and everyone was so pissed that he stayed on after Pete left. But Mike seems to like him. Have I told you about Ivan the Terrible before?
No, I haven't heard it. This is the first I'm hearing of him.
Oh, he was Pete's S&C guy since USC. Came with him from USC. Was there the whole time with them at the Seahawks. And for years, we wanted Ivan the Terrible fired. We got a lot of stupid injuries for a while, but maybe he's figured it out, or maybe we were just being dumb fans. Right. You know what's the craziest thing though? The team travel, A- for the team that has to travel the most out of anybody, kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the plane, the amenities, the comfort level,
the all sports science and like nutrition that goes beyond, with flying, right? Like exactly. It shows you with how good the away record has been for Mike McDonald. Kind of shows you. I think he's lost one away game ever, maybe two. He lost one.
Yeah, no, I think it's just one. It was just to the Rams this year.
I think he lost one last year too.
He might have. Yeah.
I forget.
No, he only lost one this year to the Rams.
I need to look up 24 schedule. I think we lost one that year.
Obviously, one in Arizona. We were there for that.
Arizona, San Francisco, and
that's right.
LA.
Split the away and away with San Francisco. LA
at Lions.
Oh, you're right.
That was when they were super beat up, though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's so he's lost twice on the road both seasons. It's kind of great because for years, like they put a lot of work on getting the 10 a.m. games right. They put a ton of work into that, and Pete just stopped losing those games because like they really almost over prepared for those games, so that's why the home record got kind of worse.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Baltimore always cooked in the 10 a.m. games when Mike was in Baltimore.
Well, it's a little different though.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I just think he's yes, with the time change and everything. Yeah,
that's what the whole thing is. It was all about the time change.
I think he's well accustomed to it, though. I think that helps. My goodness, they cannot clear this puck. Sorry, the Sharks are on right now.
Oh, no worries. 4th overall. Pretty dang good,
53 seconds.
If we can fix that field, we're looking pretty good.
Yeah, there's not much to complain about. I want to focus on the one that makes me laugh the most. Hey, at least the Steelers are also treating families like crap. Maybe not an F-. but still
They're
nap.
putting them in the receiver room.
Yeah. The Steelers are an argument against, grass field is always better. It still has to be a good grass field.
So
and it can't
here's you want to hear almost all the bad grass fields are shared, other than
Right.
Miami. But I mean, it's Miami.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty easy to take care of it.
It's easy to take care of grass there.
Right. Are there any other like bad grass fields? I
Tampa
actually
Bay.
don't even. Oh, Tampa. Yeah. I'm trying to remember any that graded low. Yep, they are also sure. Yeah, like that F minus. I thought Tennessee was on grass. Is Tennessee not on grass?
I don't think they are.
I could have sworn they are. Titans playing surface.
Are they?
Oh, never mind. They switched a few years ago. They were grass and they switched to turf in 2023.
Yeah, that makes sense because Seahawks were all white that game and they didn't get grassy.
San Francisco's now it's grass. Well, no, it's always been grass.
See, here's why they're hurt. Shut the hell up about the substation. Go back down real quick. Look at that. C&C minus for training staff in training room.
Yeah.
That's why.
I said, gosh, dang it, guys.
Oh, I want to see the Rams special teams coordinator.
Oh, sorry. Can't clear the puck out of the zone to save their lives. There's empty net.
B+.
30 seconds left.
Dang, he's dumb.
I noticed a lot of the coach grades were a little inflated. Like a lot of the coordinators were getting like A's and B's when it's
what
like
did McVay get?
A+.
Oh,
can you clear the? Get it out. There we go. All right. 8 seconds. Send it home. All right, there we go. 3 seconds left. Empty net goal. That'll do it. All righty. Needed that. Okay. Now I'm locked in. Okay. I mean, come on. You knew me. McVay is like the only like the guy who's both a player's coach and like schematic genius. Like usually it's one or the other. There's not a lot of both. McVay's kind of got both.
Yeah, he does. Chiefs. Chiefs is a fun one.
Chiefs is a funny one. Yeah, they're right there with the Bengals. They're not very high either.
F locker room.
Jeez.
Head coach A. OCC plus Matt Nagy.
Chiefs fan. I will say this about Chiefs fans. Obviously, with them on a downturn, they're a little bit less obnoxious. But and the reason I bring this up is in 1 year they went from we're like the greatest dynasty, like we're gonna be the next dynasty, no one can beat us. Literally in 1 year, everything is falling apart. Like every time a player does something stupid on social media, it's Andy Reid's losing the locker room. It's the Hunts aren't investing in this team. It's Mahomes is carrying a terrible roster. Brett Veach needs to be fired. It's like, holy cow, like welcome to reality, guys. You haven't been here for a while. I'm not even saying reality in the sense that they're right about those things. I could not imagine wanting to fire Brett Veach if I'm being 100% honest. But maybe that's just because I'm comparing him to Duke Tobin. It's just funny because it's like, wow, it's Chiefs fans negative about their team and not considering their team the greatest thing ever. Being critical, taking shots at their head coach. Dang. What year is it? 2012?
When's the last time the Chiefs have had a skinny head coach? Romeo Cornell to Andy Reid? That's not big boys.
They had Todd Haley before that.
Todd Haley was a head coach for Chiefs.
Yeah, you don't remember that? 2011? He got fired, and
I
then
thought
he got fired
Romeo
mid-season.
Cornell was the interim, though, right?
Yeah,
When was
Romeo Cornell was the interim. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Romeo Cornell was the head man before that. Okay.
Oh yeah, Todd Haley was the head coach in Kansas City for 3 years.
Ugh. See why that went poorly.
Yeah. He made the playoffs 1 year. Currently the OC for the Columbus Aviators. Hell yeah. So yeah, Todd Haley. Todd Haley be my call. Let's see. What other teams do we want to look at here?
Oh, Cardinals.
Oh yeah, Cardinals. Cardinals were the only other non-AFC North team in the bottom three. It was nice when Schefter only tweeted out the top three and the bottom three, and I saw bottom three was like Steelers at 32, which seeing Steelers at 32 is beautiful.
Crazy.
I just want to say
how
that.
bad of an owner RD2 is.
Yeah. So Steelers at 32, Cardinals at 31, Browns at 30. I'm like, didn't make the bottom three. Let's go. And two of my least favorite teams did. And
See,
the Chiefs were pretty much right where we were too.
This is how you know that the coaching rankings are inflated. Head coach B+.
Their highest grade was the head coach that they fired.
It was Jonathan Gannon.
Well, and that's just how players view
locker room
right?
F-.
It's not like that.
Ownership F.
Most players aren't going to talk crap about their head coach because a lot of them they're like in it with those guys.
Yeah.
Like not to say every head coach grade's going to be high. I know there were some that weren't. Like Stefanski had like a C-, but a lot of the times like you see those coaches' grades that are higher, and it's like, well, players don't generally dislike their coaches. They can dislike ownership because of contract negotiations or investment in the team or whatever. They can dislike GMs because of contract negotiations or whatever. Or maybe they traded away someone they didn't want traded away or created a poor locker room, whatever. They generally aren't disliking the coaches unless it's someone extremely toxic.
What about?
I'm not too surprised by
Can you show me the I want to see the Vikings GM score.
Oh, I didn't even think to look that up. That's a good call. Hey! He got an A!
Even though a bunch of players were all salty that they traded away, that didn't keep Darnold.
They loved Quessy, I guess. That's funny.
I want to see Pete's grade for leaders. I think Chipster got a really bad grade.
He was like the only OC that got a bad grade. An F. Head coach
for Pete. Man, he's so washed.
Yeah. Team ownership A.
Shout out Mark Davis.
Yeah. Hey, John Spytek A-. Good for him.
Treatment of families A. You're always going to get good treatment of family with the Raiders. Yeah. They take care of their families. They take care of their former players. They take care of people.
Oh, wait, out of curiosity, I want to see where Dallas landed on treatment. Okay, treatment of families B. Okay.
Ownership B.
The reason I bring that up is because Logan Wilson's wife, after got traded, went on a podcast and just not ranted, but basically gave this glowing review of how Dallas treated their families. And she was like, oh, but that's not to talk bad about the Bengals, but, and then you could probably guess where it went from there. So I was just curious. So, okay. A B is a lot better than an F-, so shouldn't be too surprised. I was expecting that to be an A+, though, with the way she was talking. But maybe when you've had to deal with an F-, a B feels like an A+.
Here's the ownership grade I want to see. Colts.
Ooh, that's a good call. I want to see quarterback grade next year. I know technically
A. Let's go.
That's right. I know it's technically quarterback's not a member of the organization, but
that'd be cool. He technically is, honestly.
I want to see Cincinnati. It's like have Duke Tobin and Joe Burrow have separate grades because we all know who's really putting together that roster. Look at Shad Khan getting an A. Look at the Jaguars being 5th overall. Good for them. Let's see. What's another one I want to look at? How did Harbaugh come out? C plus. Oh, how did the other Harbaugh come out? That's what I'm curious about. C plus versus B. Ooh, John wins again. John wins again. Out of curiosity, next thing. Oh, jeez, A plus defense coordinator. I'm afraid the Ravens cooked. I haven't done that in a while. Hopefully, they keep drafting for you. I was looking at some of their recent drafts. Honestly, the Ravens' recent drafts have not been great. 2022 was, but now Linderbaum's going to leave. So it's like all they got.
He's going to get so much money, dude.
Yeah.
Speaking of centers, though, Drew Dahlman retiring.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Brutal.
What's with all these Stanford guys retiring early?
Soft.
Other than Chris McCaffrey.
Making them soft up there in Palo Alto.
It's just they value their brains beyond football.
That's literally what it is. And they're smart. Dude, he got paid a ton of money. He's like, played a year, played pretty well, made it to playoffs. He's like, this really isn't even worth it. That's what he thinks about the NFL. It's like, damn, this shit ain't worth it, even with all this money.
I mean, I got to give some credit to Miami here. They literally their lowest grade was the head coach, and they switched him out. Every other grade's like an A or a B plus. I guess 1 B, but again, I imagine when they flipped the whole coaching staff, he probably went.
Yeah, that's good for them, man. I mean, hey, it's pretty hard to be upset playing in Miami.
Yeah, defense coordinator A minus. So they just based on that straight up, that's an upgrade. Now, obviously, head coach comes with a lot of different roles, so we'll see if he adjusts. But yeah, Miami's looking pretty good, and they're getting that Chinese money now too. What's up?
Should we do transactions next?
Yeah, let's do it. All right.
Wait, go back to the Patriots real quick. I saw an F. I was curious. Team travel. Interesting. You went that fancy plane.
Even with the fancy plane. All right, I'm trying to think. Any other ones that I'm interested or curious? Oh, yeah. This one was what surprised me. Aaron Glenn got an A.
I think players like him. He's just not a very good coach.
Other than Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers hates him.
What? He fell asleep at the combine.
That was pretty funny. Although I saw some people make that valid argument that, like, if you're ever going to fall asleep, like, during the 40, it's probably fine because you're going to get those times later anyways. But it is a bad look. It is a very bad look. Oh, Steelers. Steelers overall ranked 32. That brings some joy to my heart, even if the Bengals weren't too far ahead.
Hey, you're ahead of your enemies. That's something.
We're ahead of our enemy. Other than Baltimore, we're basically equal Kansas City, and we're ahead of Cleveland and Pittsburgh. So other than Baltimore, we're ahead of our enemies, and that's what matters. All right. Let's do transactions first. This will be a little faster. I think we talk at all about Kyle Pitts getting the tag last week?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. So other news, we talked about Javonte getting re-signed already, so I don't know what's there. Big news of the week was the Niners bringing back their long snapper, obviously.
Devondre Sweat, Jermaine Johnson trade.
Yeah.
Two of my guys.
Yeah, right. Interesting for New York, kind of telegraphing that they're going edge with that number 2 overall.
Well, they're switching to a 3-4 too.
Right. I think it kind of rules that. I don't think it's going to be Bain at 2 anymore. I think it's going to be either Bailey or Reese.
I think the word is they like David Bailey.
I've heard that too. I've heard that a lot, which a little rich for my blood, but I'm not going to complain. I think he's a good player. wouldn't take him number 2 overall, but he's a good player. Titans made some other moves. Obviously, dropped Cushenberry, dropped Wood, so they're just clearing a ton of cap space, which they already had a ton. They had over $100 million, and now they just have even more. Is Jermaine Johnson? He's contract eligible this year, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. He's a undrafted free agent. Oh wait, never mind. Oh wait, the club. They already pay. Okay, the Jets already picked up his 2026 option. Okay, so they do need to sign him to a contract extension, but I think they'd do that. See why they'd have a problem doing that. For the Jets side of things, I don't know. I like Devondre Sweat. He's been a good player in Tennessee. I know.
He is. What's hard these days is you don't often need as much of a true nose tackle, a 360-pound nose tackle, as often these days. Seahawks don't have one on their roster.
Mm-hmm.
They have Byron Murphy play nose tackle when they need one.
Yeah. Let's see elsewhere. Pickens, we already talked about him. San Fran. Tyler Biotish getting cut in Washington. Saw he's already visiting Chicago after the Dolman retirement. Which I was like, oh, now that Dahlman, my first instinct once Dahlman retired was, oh, there might be a Tyler Linderbaum team, but I think they're saving that money for Crosby. That's what it sounds like. In other big center news, Will Clapp, fantastic name. Now on I believe the Saints coaching staff. I want to say I could be wrong there. It's on 8. I saw he's on an 8 coaching staff, but I can't remember where. Let's see. What was the tweet? Coach Clapp. Oh, there's a new Coach Clapp out there. Oh yeah, he's on the Saints. New Coach Clapp.
The Texans don't make much sense to me. Like
I don't know what they're doing with the offensive line, man. I genuinely don't.
They're not good players. Like they're not elite players, but like, are you really going to get much better players, right? Like, you kind of did this last year and the O-line sucked, and you're doing it again. I don't know what the plan there is.
Yeah, I don't. They just.
It feels like just shuffling chairs.
Yeah. Yeah. It really does. And I saw some people, I know Aaron Wilson's a big, one of the big Texans reporters. He was listing some guys like Wyatt Teller and Trent Brown. They're trying to bring back. There's someone else. I can't remember off the top of my head. Point being, it feels like like you said, it's shifting chairs on the Titanic right now. It's like, why can't you just stick with a plan? Like, not that Howard's amazing, but he's a solid player. You know, I'm not moving him if I don't have to. Yeah, you got to pick for him. That's valuable. But, I don't know. Just seems unnecessary. Seems unnecessary to me. Helps Cleveland, though, I guess. I mean, he's a fine player. And, I mean, they don't have a single starting offensive lineman from last year. Which is like unheard of. A team you can't say that for. It's the Cincinnati Bengals.
Nice.
Who, for the first time in Joe Burrow's career, are returning all 5 starting offensive linemen from a season ago. Did it, boys. Hold on. You did it. Hold on. I'm proud of you guys. You finally built an offensive line worth putting in front of Burrow. And you did it without having to spend a ton of money, too. You only spend 3.5 or about 3.5 million for Verizon. Um,
Hey, buddy, you went a little fishbowl for a minute.
yeah, I don't know what to do.
You're back.
I think this mic's just.
It just happens sometimes.
Yeah, I think it's. Well, I know what's wrong with it actually. I'm very excited Dalton Rice was back. I'm also very excited that apparently Burrow was texting him during the contract negotiations, and when it became official that they were that it was done. Burrow texted him, "This is the year." So that's right, Joe. Let's win us a freaking ring, dude. Prove all the doubters wrong. Everybody's crapping all over the Bengals right now because of the Trey Hendrickson stuff. Prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. The last time the Bengals went into a season with this little belief in them was 2021 when we went to the Super Bowl. So,
how crazy would it be if we won a Super Bowl and then you won the Super Bowl back-to-back seasons?
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great content for the pod. That'd be great content for the pod. Caleb Downs, make it happen, and/or Ruben Bain, make it happen. Whoever of those two is available.
It would be cool. It would be so cool to get. I think Caleb Downs would be really fun there.
Oh yeah, keep him in Cincinnati, and then his brother can come be our wide receiver 3 when his contract's up.
I know who your receiver 3 is.
Who's that?
It's Jake Bobo, Super Bowl champion.
Oh, Jake Bobo. That's true. Jake Bobo, unrestricted free agent now. Jake Bobo comes to Cincinnati.
I think he's Is he? Well, does restricted free agent mean nothing now?
No, I mean, it means something, but if you don't tender him, then he becomes an unrestricted free agent. The Seahawks said they weren't going to tender him.
I don't know why we're not tendering Drake Thomas.
Are you not tendering Drake Thomas?
I don't think so.
I didn't see that.
When's the decision due by?
That's a good question. That is a very good question. When must NFL teams tender RFAs by 2026? Must be submitted by the start of the league year, 4 p.m. next, or 4 p.m. Eastern time, so 1 p.m. Pacific next Wednesday. So they have until then to make it official. But, I mean, with the legal tampering period basically being the real start of free agency.
Okay, no. Okay, we're not. Okay, no. There's no reports. We're not. Okay. We're not. Okay. I read it wrong. It said Jake. Here's the tweet. Jake Bobo is one of 7 Seahawks scheduled to become a restricted free agent. Jeremy Fowler reports Seahawks won't tender Bobo, so he'll become an unrestricted free agent. The others, Drake Thomas, Brady Russell, Cody White, Brandon Peely, AJ Finney, Chris Stoll. So that doesn't mean that.
Right.
Drake Thomas won't be tendered.
Right. Yep, he is a restricted free agent still as of right now. They've not made a call on his
on tendering him. We should. Right. We should totally tender him. He was a really good player for us.
I mean, tendered, so like it's not like financially demanding either.
No.
So
thanks to the Raiders for just giving them up for free.
Right. Let's see. Other big news. Oh, David Montgomery and Juice Scruggs trade. One of your old guys, Juice Scruggs.
I said he was like a solid round 4 value, right? I was never super high on him. That's when I was like looking at every center.
That's fair. I'm just saying. I'm not even saying he's bad. I'm not trying to.
No, I said I had my eyes on him for sure. But like, he's not one of my guys, though, right? He's not Quinn Miners.
He's not
Cal Lewis. He's not Gray Zabel.
Dang it! How am I forgetting the dude's name?
Which guy?
The defensive lineman, stiff as hell. Worst call.
Mike Morris. Mike Morris was not one of my guys. He was a running joke. And guess what, Bo?
That's the point.
That's Super
Yeah,
Bowl
what?
champion Mike Morris. to
That's
you.
right. Exactly. I can't roast him now. He's Super Bowl champion. Mike Morris, my guy, Mike Morris.
He had such a bad combine.
So okay. But yeah, Dave Montgomery going to Houston. Sounds like Joe Mixon's career might be over. It sounds like that foot injury.
Yeah.
Is real bad. Which, if that's the case, come back, sign a 1-year deal or 1-day deal in Cincinnati. Retire Bengal. We still love you here. I don't know. And again, I know. I mean, I'm not even hating on Juice Scruggs here. I think, especially considering they released Graham Glasgow, they play similar roles in that they've got interior offensive line flexibility. They can be guard or center. So I know Detroit was definitely looking for interior offensive linemen this offseason. So there's one guy. Plus, they got a 4th-round pick with them, too. I'm not complaining about that if I'm Detroit. Other than the fact you lose a good player, obviously, Montgomery, but the writing was on the wall there as soon as he asked him. So good on them for doing good by him and trading him to.
He was bummed that he wasn't getting the reps that
Right.
I'm just totally blanking on his Jahmyr Gibbs was getting. Which, I mean, you can't blame the Lions for giving the lion's share of the carries.
The line share.
Oh, nice. Unintentional.
Nice. Oh, that was good. You should have just played it. It was intentional. Marshawn Lattimore getting cut in Washington. I know they didn't have to give up a lot for him, but he was never good in Washington. So we'll see if any team really picks him up. Clearing $18.5 million of cap space is pretty crazy.
Yeah, they gave out some big deals, or picked up and gave out some big ass deals.
Yeah. Franchise tag deadline gave us some news. Breece Hall got the tag in New York. Daniel Jones got the tag in Indy. Notably, Alec Pierce did not get the tag, but it sounds like Indy and him are still trying to work out a deal before Monday. If they can't get it done, he can be a free agent wherever he likes. I saw some people saying he's going to get like $30 million a year, and I'm like, good lord,
Jesus Christ, man!
Receiver
How much is JSN going to get? How much is JSN going to get?
Yeah. And this isn't to roast JSN, but the second JSN signs the biggest contract for a non-quarterback in NFL history, Jamar Chase becomes a discount.
Yep.
That's not to roast JSN. He's a good player, and he earned that contract. But
offensive player of the year, Jackson Smith-Njigba.
That's right.
Has Jamar ever won offensive player of the year?
Has JSN ever won a Triple Crown?
But has he won the? I don't think there's an award for that though.
No, but only 5 players in NFL history have ever gotten it.
Well, we have a player who has won it on our team.
Okay. When did this become a Cooper Kupp conversation? Has JSN ever won Offense Rookie of the Year?
I'd rather he won Player of the Year.
Nah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Has Jamar Chase ever won a Super Bowl?
Okay, you don't have to bring that one up. That one stung. I knew you were going there eventually.
Yeah, no, that was me. That was uncalled for. I'm sorry.
I knew you were going there. No, I knew it was going there eventually. I chose to escalate it. That's on me. I deserve that.
Any interesting news about any guys other than Hendrickson that might be going for the Bengals?
Oh, I heard this Geno Stone guy is going to be a great fit in Seattle.
He probably is coming to Seattle, honestly.
Yeah. He'll probably be pretty decent there, honestly. He just needs to be in a role where he isn't asked to tackle, like, ever. So
you know what he'd be back. You know what Kobe Bryant was? He was deep safety.
Yeah. So I don't know. Big one. I mean, Flacco probably will get a deal to start somewhere. Would be my guess.
Crazy.
Obviously Hendrickson. Trying to think, what other free agents do we even have? We don't, other than Hendrickson, we just like don't have like a crazy list of free agents like we have in recent years.
Yeah.
Which is nice, honestly. I'm definitely not complaining about that. Let's see. Osai would probably be the next guy that would be. Like, looking at this list, my goodness, if someone gives Geno Stone $7 million a year,
He ain't getting $7 million. He's getting the vet man. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, he should. Let's see. Osai, I'd be interested in bringing back, but not at that rate. If you can get him,
Jake Browning.
Okay, back. Jake Browning. That's right. Restricted free agent Jake Browning. I'll tell you what, that is not. If he gets a big offer, they're not matching.
Cam Taylor-Britt?
No, I'm not interested in bringing back Cam Taylor-Britt. He got worse every single year of his career. Oh, that's not true. His second year was his best year, and then he progressively got worse.
What about Noah Fant?
For super cheap, like if we could get him at that rate again, or even lower, like a vet minimum, I'd be interested in bringing him back. I'm not bringing him back for much more than vet minimum, though.
Remember when we got clowned for releasing Noah Fant, and we had a really good tight end for him?
He was a fine player. I'm not like saying he's bad for us, but I'm not.
Well, no, and that's not the point I was making. The Seahawks tight ends had a really good year. That's the point I was making. Barner really took a leap. Saubert was a great blocker. Arroyo had flashes, and Callerup, who's probably going to be the long-term replacement for Saubert. Really solid guy. 270-pound tight end.
Let's look at Seahawks guys, and we'll have a full free agency.
I'll tell you the details. I'll give you the rumors that we're hearing.
We'll have a full free agency preview on Thursday, so we're not going to go too in depth here.
I'll just give the little preview. I think we're going to try hard to keep Shaheed. Josh Jones, I don't know what's going to happen. Probably bring him back. He doesn't have a market, but he played really well when his number was called. So I think some team's going to bring him on to start. Boy Maffe's gone. K9's gone. Supposedly he's going to get paid at least the tag, if not more. Job is probably coming back. Surratt, special teamer, who knows? Kobe Bryant's supposedly he's going to get an insane amount. Cody White, who knows? Brady Russell, probably the Raiders. Reek Woolen's gone. Derek Young probably gone. Drake Thomas, I hope we get back. Chris Stoll, your boy.
Chris Stoll, legend. Better bring him back.
Is there someone I'm missing here?
Did the Seahawks win a Super Bowl without Chris Stoll?
No, absolutely not. Although he had a bad snap on a field goal.
I don't remember that. What I remember is them having a perfect snap that looked bad because Michael Dixon mind controlled him.
How dare you? How dare you insult Dicko mode?
Hey! That's Australian mind control. We can't be having that.
But yeah, so I think it's gonna be tough to keep Rashid Shaheed, but I really want to keep him. I think having him there is really big for us and develop more chemistry with Darnold, especially in the passing game. But yeah, so K9's gone, Reek's gone, Bryant's gone, and that's okay. Reek, I think it's gonna be very polarizing. Some teams some people say his market's not going to be huge. Others say he's going to get a big deal. Who knows?
Kobe Bryant at $14 million, I'm not touching. If I could get him
he's about to get an insane deal. Is what the word is.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. No. Bengals need safety, but I ain't touching Kobe Bryant.
He became a totally different player after McDonald got there.
Yeah,
I'm very skeptical about paying him a lot of money.
No, and the reason I even mentioned that is there's been a lot of Bengals reporters and stuff that are speculating about free agents they'd be interested in. Kobe Bryant has popped up a lot, and I'm like,
he played it since
at 8 to 10 mil, I'd think about it. At 14 mil, absolutely.
No, he's gonna get up north of 10 at least.
Yeah, so I'm okay. I think there's better safeties at lower prices.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially this craft.
Oh yeah, even in this draft, yeah. And I feel like you'd hope that the quality of the safety draft class drives down the market price of a lot of these safeties, but we'll see. Doesn't always work out that way.
Mm-hmm. All right, should we get into the combine?
Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Alrighty. Let's go position by position here. I haven't had banners up at all. That's okay. QBs, obviously the one where the workout portion matters the least, and where you're not going to see a whole lot of them outside of the ones that choose to throw. I will say, Aller didn't look bad in his throwing session. He looked okay. Which coming off the injury, you're never entirely sure, but I think especially when you're comparing him to other guys that were in that same session, like I thought he looked better than Carson Beck. I think he looked better than Nussmeier was in the second session, but I think he looked better than Nussmeier. I may be coming back around on Drew Aller QB3.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's going to be, some people who like his game from before are going to see it as a good value add buying low for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not touching him until day 3. But like, if Cincinnati because I know they're looking for a backup quarterback. If Cincinnati wants a backup quarterback, I'd take Drew Aller in a second. Because I feel like his upside is like what Joe Flacco gave you last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd take that as a backup quarterback.
But wouldn't you want your backup to be experienced though?
Sure. I just know they're looking at backup quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm. A backup quarterback like Super Bowl champion Drew Lock.
Is he a free agent?
He got a 2-year deal.
I didn't think he was a free agent. Okay. Simpson, I thought looked okay.
Trade for him. Give us a first round pick.
I'm very okay. Thank you. I thought Simpson looked pretty good.
I thought he had a really good throwing session, man. I think he definitely solidified himself as a first round guy.
I saw some people saying like Cleveland at 6. I'm like, ooh.
Honestly, he had a really good throwing session, man. He had the best throwing session by far.
I would agree with that. Which he's the only guy that threw that's like getting first round talk now, so that's not too much of a surprise.
But he looked better than I expected. How about that?
Yeah, no, I think that's very fair. I would agree with that 100%.
His floor is 32. Someone's going to trade up to 32 to get the
I don't even think I think people there in the know don't think he makes it out of the teens now. So
I've heard that too, but his absolute floor would be 32.
Yes, 100%.
I think there's definitely going to be teams that are willing to take him in the teens for sure.
Mm-hmm. Taylor Green had an insane workout.
Yeah,
his throwing session was not great, but his arm was awesome and his workout was awesome. So, if you've got a quarterback development coach or quarterback development friendly coach, I should say, and you feel like you can work with the tools there, that's pretty tantalizing. Also, Anthony Richardson happened 3 years ago, so maybe some teams are a little scared off of that idea, but it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
The North Dakota State guy, I'm blanking on his name.
But, Cole Payton.
Yeah, Cole Payton.
Had a nice workout. It is always funny to see the one lefty in the cross throw, and like the receivers like have to adjust differently.
Like
to the long, especially to the long throws, like on the 9 routes, like they were like looking over the other shoulder. It was pretty funny.
I remember that was like when Penix got there, everyone was like, "Oh, it's a big adjustment. They're working hard." The jugs machine is spinning the opposite direction.
That's right. Let's see. Anyone else stand out? I was a little disappointed with Robertson throwing.
Me too. I can't quit you.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm trying to think. Beck's throwing session was fine, but I thought Aller's was better. And if that's his competition for QB3, I think Aller won that round. Now, Beck obviously had the better regular season, and that's more important. I'm trying to think. Any other standouts here? Not really. Not really. Pavia's, you know what I'll say? I've made lots of jokes about Diego Pavia at fullback. His throwing session was okay. He did okay. I still don't like him as a prospect, but his throwing session wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. Okay. We ready to move to running backs?
Let's do it. I'm excited that my prior got. Someone was like, let me pull up the text. This is before running backs worked out. February 27th, 12:37 a.m. Mike Washington at 64. Thinking emoji. 64 is rich as hell for me. Pull up those that performance for me, please.
Can I say something?
Let me finish with the size and speed. 6'1", 223.
6'1", 223 is pretty great.
4.33. Vertical jump 39. Broad 10.8.
Yeah, I can't lie. He had the no. Ooh, jeez. I can't argue with the athleticism score. 64 is still rich for me. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong. I like.
He's RB3. 64 is rich for RB3
in a really weak running back class. Yeah.
In a really weak draft.
Yeah. Still.
Wouldn't a weak RB draft make the better ones go higher? Supply and demand, buddy.
Maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if he goes 64.
He's big and can move. And
I just personally do it.
So the big issue for him, he's a fumbler. He's a fumbler.
He's had like, let's see. Hold on. What do I have him at from a count standpoint? Because I know he started at like U Buffalo, and he was there for like 3 years, and then he went to New Mexico State. Yeah, he had 600. He had almost 600 carries in his career.
It's a lot of tread.
Yeah. Compared to like Jadarian Price, and obviously, not the same and by any means, but one's RB2, one's RB3. Jadarian Price had 280 carries. Jeremiah Love, 433 carries. Good amount. I mean, Jeremiah, that's a lot for a 3-year player, but Mike Washington, older guy coming out, 5 years, almost 600 carries. It's a lot for me, but I don't think he's a bad player by any means. I think I'm gonna do some quick math here. Okay, Roman Hemby has more. Robert Henry Jr. has more. Katron Allen has more. Dean Connors from Houston has more. And then from there, you get to guys that are like 5th-year seniors that aren't going to get drafted. Point being, compared to the other running backs around him, even Jonah has, let's see, how many did Jonah have? How many have Jonah with? 552. So he's not much lower, but he is lower still. It's just a lot of tread on the tires, and that concerns me. But he's a good player. And if you're not too concerned about the long-term viability and you just want a guy who's going to come in and be able to contribute year one, I don't hate it. Do I like that with pick 64?
Okay, that's fair. To me, I think the Seahawks need a starting quality back at 64, and I don't know who else would be there at 64.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't think Price is going to be there.
No, he won't be.
And that's valid, and I think that's a valid argument. If all you care about is I need a starting running back in 2026, I think Mike Washington at 64 makes sense. If you're thinking I want a starting running back in 2028, that's when I get like, oh, I don't know. So that's all I was trying to say with that. But he had a great workout. Absolutely. The size, speed combination, absolutely there. I wish he would have done agilities, but that's okay. Nobody did agilities, man. The agilities is dead.
No.
People are realizing it only hurts your draft stock to do it, and it's kind of sad because it's so valuable.
But honestly, like, you can't get away from it now because zebra data everyone gets.
That's true. That is true.
What's agility drills about? What does it track?
What do you mean? What does it track?
What are they looking for?
Change of direction.
What does change of direction entail? What's the map? What's the science?
Oh,
acceleration, deceleration. You can get that with zebra.
Okay, that's valid. That's valid.
So you can't hide from not testing anymore. They have that data.
All right, that's true. That's true.
Sounds like they're thinking about just reworking the combine a little bit, that in a way that benefits players, which is good because they do that. What would happen is testing, athletic testing first, like drills and athletic testing, medicals, then interviews, rather than medicals first, media, all that crap before, so the players don't have to wait to do that, which I think would be pretty good.
That could be good. I also saw people just say pay them to do the drills.
Yeah, honestly.
Let's see. Any other guys that stood out here?
Eli Heidrich.
There you go. It's just not really an impressive.
Not a good draft class.
I think Desmond Reed. I want to highlight Desmond Reed just because his measurement's hilarious to me. I think it was 5'6". 5'6", 174. Hell yeah!
Oh my gosh,
Short
is that
King.
Darren Sproles' music?
It's Short King. Deuce Knight, get out here, or not Deuce Knight.
Deuce Knight was
Deuce
Robinson?
Vaughn. Deuce Vaughn.
Deuce Vaughn. How tall was Deuce Vaughn? I feel like he was shorter.
He might have been like 5'5", honestly. Let's see. Deuce
He
Vaughn.
was really short.
He was short. He was 5'6". He's also 5'6". There you go. Deuce Vaughn and Desmond Reed. It's our podcast. Call it Short Kings. Okay. I guess we can't talk about the running backs without mentioning that Jeremiah Love's a freak.
Oh my goodness. Pull it up. So the one thing I'd have to say about Jeremiah Love is the team I coach had a really special running back this year. Really just freak athlete. And whenever we were doing conditioning or just, not, even during team session, when he wasn't going 100% or whatever, even when he was going 100%, his max speed looked effortless. It looked like he was floating or bouncing, especially in condition. And when I saw Jeremiah Love run his 40, didn't look like there was any crazy strain, anything. It was effortless. 4.36, effortless. That's when you know someone's really special. In my opinion, he is the best player in this draft. He is the best player in this draft.
I think it's between him and Downs, and I think with Downs' potential medical red flags, I think you got to give it to Love at this point. Which is funny because it's like, and I was watching a podcast earlier today that was kind of comparing like this year's draft versus last year's, and the guy was basically saying like, in a way, they're similar in the sense that it's like you feel really good about your top like 5 or 6 players, and then after that, it's a little more murky. But the difference is last year, all those guys were playing premium positions. This year, it's like the blue chippers are like a running back, a safety, a linebacker, versus last year it was like Abdul Carter, edge rusher, Travis Hunter, receiver or corner. I mean, pick your poison if you prefer Cam Ward or Fernando Mendoza. I'm actually not 100% sure on that one yet. Yeah, look at that. My goodness. Just a freak.
Effortless,
like I
said.
Even better than 4.37.
Oh, yeah. Because it's not full. Play it again. I just love this so much.
I love that his dad was disappointed with the time too. Everybody
Because
else,
he could absolutely do better. And he just showed just the fluidity, the smoothness. Right? When you think of all the elite running backs of all time, you always hear they're so smooth. This is what they're talking about right here. Just when he gets to that full speed, just butter.
Mm-hmm.
So fun. So fun.
Absolutely.
Just walking off like it was nothing.
Mm-hmm. They're not really breathing heavy, just kind of, okay.
So easy. Look at that. When he gets top speed,
Just easy.
smooth.
Yeah, he's probably not getting out of the top 5, which in a different draft, maybe we're not saying that, but I mean, it's just so clear. Like, he's just a monster. He's probably the only, he's the only blue chip offense player in this draft for sure. You can make arguments about a couple defense players, but if you're a team like Arizona or Tennessee and you're like, we just need someone to give our offense some juice, yeah, it makes sense. Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, absolutely. He's gonna be so fun to watch, man.
Yeah. Receivers. People freaking out about Carnell Tate's 40. People freaking about Makai Lemon's interviews.
A guy that. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say people freaking out Jordan Tyson's medicals. People freaking out about Casey Concepcion's stutter. Denzel Boston, wide receiver 1. Let's go.
Okay, so here's what a scout said.
Yeah.
Lemon is off my draft board. LMAO gives me Kyler Murray persona vibes, which I guess is okay at receiver, but not quarter. No, what is it? Okay, now here's what it is. Here's what's the what I really like. Sorry, I just told that.
Yeah, you're good.
Jeez, I just totally lost this one. Oh yeah, okay. The bust rate of guys who can't be normal at the combine is insane. So he's off my board because of that. He just can't be normal at the combine, man. It just, that was so weird. And then like how he just ignored the coaches during the gauntlet drill. Or like 3/4 speed, just sprints it and blows it.
Yeah.
What a weird combine, man, but he is so good.
He is. I don't know. I think it's a little overblown. I've seen some people say it's overblown, and I've seen some people say he's off board. So I'm not going to overreact to it in any mock drafts right now. But we'll see. If we get close to the draft and it's looking like it might be real smoke behind him falling, then obviously I have to consider it at that point. Omar Cooper Jr. is starting to get into that wide receiver 4 conversation.
He is.
A lot of people. And I
Denzel didn't have a great combine.
He didn't. He did not. 4.42, 37-inch vertical. 37-inch vertical doesn't blow you away, but
that's fine.
Does. It's fine. Yeah. Point being,
he's a solid receiver too. I think he's not going to be a receiver 1. He's a solid receiver.
Right, and like we've talked about, this is a draft class where you're probably looking more for role players versus like true alphas at receiver. And I'm fine with Omar Cooper too, as a wide receiver too. So I think he'll probably go first round at this point.
That's the thing about Denzel. Like people are freaking out. He had a bad combine. It's like, well, he's the top true X in the class, and if the team wants a true X, they're going to take it.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Bredesen from Mississippi State. He flew.
Oh, Thompson. Brennan Thompson.
There we go. He flew.
He did, man. He had a.
There he is.
Yeah, 4.26.
4.26. Woo!
It was a smooth 4.26 too.
It was.
Oh,
That was a
man.
fun one.
He's so
He's just
fast.
small.
He is small. Well, I'm gonna talk small Zach Branch.
What did he weigh in at? I think I missed that.
I think it was. I want to say it was about 180. It might have been sub 180 though. No, he was in the 190s. I'm thinking of Thompson. I think. Or no, 177. Never
Ooh.
mind. Yeah. 5'9", 177.
29 and 3/8 arms.
I actually,
Look at that arm
I'm
length.
going to say this like 4.35 is a terrible time, but at that size, you want to be a little faster than that.
Look at that arm length, though.
Hold on, I gotta get back up. Yeah.
The 8th grader at the combine.
Yeah, honestly. Hey, 20 bench press reps.
Yeah, you know why? Because you got tiny arms. Yeah. He's arching his back big time.
Yeah. Pretty solid broad and vertical, though. See, he runs and it looks smooth. It looks so much smoother than the time actually shows.
What did Ruben Bain bench?
That's a good question.
1 million.
He did bench. He broke the record.
Shout out Stephen Paya.
Curtis Samuels, that's an interesting comp for Zach Branch. I could see that. Other guys, Colby Young in the on-field drills, he had some insane catches. Where's he at? He's way down here. He's got some really bad off-the-field stuff, so he's probably not going to be drafted, but he just had some insane catches, and I wanted to shout it out.
Honestly, let's move on. I don't care about this receiver class at all.
I just want to see if there's anyone. There's not. Okay. Tight ends.
Like, there's no Jack Beshes or people like that in this receiver class, you know?
Right. There we go.
All right. Tight ends. Let's get to it. Kenyon Steak, athletic freak. How many of those guys flame out at tight end, though?
Yeah, he was always going to do well at the combine.
That 40 time was pretty crazy, though. But it's like, not a crazy 10-yard split, though. Not a crazy 10-yard split. He's got long speed. When does that ever matter for tight ends? And don't tell me seams, because seams, you are not sprinting. You're finding that soft spot on seams. Right. It's just vertical.
Right.
And he's short. But he can jump pretty high. But Eli Stowe can jump higher. Can he block? Is he agile? We don't know, because he didn't do agilities. What a surprise. I will say this, though. As much as I'm hating on him, I remember seeing him warm up at the UW Oregon game. I was like, oh, God, this guy's giant. This guy's a freak. He's shredded. But he's probably the DK Metcalf of tight ends.
Yeah, I could see that.
But, like, that's not a good thing, right? This DK can run birds and slants.
Yep.
He can't block. And actually, no, DK could block. But, like, you do stupid shit when you block. And he doesn't seem like a head case like DK.
Yeah, DK would just get in a fight 15 yards downfield, get a penalty.
I'll say this. He actually didn't get to... He was a good instigator. It was kind of 50-50 on the penalties. He got them called against him, and he got them called for him. 241.
Stowers,
baby. I saw a funny tweet. It's like the death of the power forward in the NBA has been boons to tight ends. 45.5.
Insane.
Let's see the 10-yard split between Sadiq and Stowers. 159 for Stowers.
I'll just pull up both. 159 versus 154. Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's close. I don't know. I think
let's get your boy up, Justin Jolly.
Justin Jolly didn't test at all.
Oh,
I know. I was disappointed too.
I saw Max Clare had some fans.
Yeah, Max Clare's had fans, man. He was a big time transfer out of Purdue
He
last year.
was.
So, yeah,
He kind of got
no
forgotten about.
testing for our
No
boy
testing.
Justin.
I thought he was going to test well, though.
He would have. Yeah. I think he got that 6'3.5", and he's like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Um,
What did Cuevas weigh in at? Let's see. Yep,
245.
that's about right. Got thin legs.
Oscar Delp apparently got some pretty nasty medical red flags, which is shame.
Yeah.
Top tight end a few years ago.
Oh, my boy.
See what your boy did.
I was bragging to all the other coaches, like, guy coaches at the combine this weekend.
6'4", 258.
Bellevue, Washington, baby.
Oh, no testing.
What I want to see. Let's see what Zerline says.
All right.
.6'9" wingspan. I remember that. Yeah, he's got crazy arms. All right, does he have a comp?
No comp.
Go down to weaknesses. Yep, upright. Yep, that sounds about right. Yep, that sounds about right. That's crazy, man. That's so cool. Good for him.
It's the same player. It's the same player he's always been.
John Michael Gillenborg.
I'm just
We talk about Wyoming tight ends.
Oh, there's one thing. 6'6", 249, 4'6", 1. Okay. Yeah.
Short shuttle 4.22. What's the med? Let me pull this up real quick. I think that's pretty solid.
No, that is pretty solid.
Uh-oh. Keep an eye on this one.
What?
Of if he has a decent short shuttle. Sub 4.5. So yeah, he hit the top short shuttle in the draft. 4.22. Khalil Dinkins 4.33. Sam Roush 4.37. Cuevas 4.38. Nate Borkircher 4.40. Down Bentley 4.42. He hit the best short shuttle. Keep an eye on him, day 2.
Yeah.
Play that right now.
This one made me laugh, not because of
so bad. I know exactly what
not even because of the time, but after the second one, like even like the commentators were like, I think he's faster than that. He's gonna run faster on this one. And then he actually ran it, and it was the exact same time. And he looks up at the screen and is like shaking his head. So people are tweeting like, sometimes 4.9's 4.9, man. You just gotta accept it.
Well, his running form was so goofy.
Yeah, he was very flat-footed. You could hear him stomping, honestly.
All right, here we go.
Oh, lineman, here we go.
Some excitement here.
Surprised Monroe Freeling's this far down for
Vega had a good day.
Everyone's freaking out about Monroe Freeling all day the other day. Yeah, pretty good testing. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Good tape. So makes
a lot of sense. Arm like.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. I can hit back. Or maybe I can't. Never mind. That's okay. I can just click on it again. That's okay. Arm length came in at 34 3/4.
All right.
Round up to 35.
Not long enough to not bench.
That's true.
Can we Pregnon? I want to see his testing because, like, we know the top tackles all did fine. They all did fine.
But the ones that did stuff.
Yeah.
Six 4 3 14 5 2 1. little
Scroll down a little bit.
slow.
You're blocking me on the. I would have expected better than 5-2-1 from him.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
That's a disappointing combine. I expected better from him. Get our boy Logan Jones. Let's show his profile. He had a good combine.
Trying to see if there's
what the what? Why is he so far down here? Come on, guys. Let's not overthink this one. Measuring at 6'3" was pretty good for him. 4'9", 175, 32, 9.5. 4'9". That's a pretty decent short shuttle for a lineman, man.
Yeah.
What did he weigh in at? 6'3" is pretty good for him.
299.
Yeah, that's about right. Ooh, those are some short arms, though. Ooh.
Those are real short arms.
That's why I play center.
That's right. That's right.
Let's see our boy Dunker. He's right above him. The mullet. Everyone was talking about his mullet.
That's right. Oh wow! I was about to give Lance credit for having Bo Stevens as the highest Iowa guy, but he's actually the lowest Iowa guy. How disrespectful! How disrespectful, Lance.
6'5", 319, 33.5. Cool, that's a guard, baby. Look at that profile photo.
That's
nice.
A profile photo.
32.5.
Yeah, it's a guard. That's a guard. That's okay though. Nothing wrong with a guard. Guards are getting paid nowadays.
He's probably gonna go. He's gonna go probably mid round 2, if not lower.
Let's see anything else here that stood out.
Carver. Didn't run as fast.
Parker Brailsford, he looked good in the on-field drills, but it's really easy to do that when you're 20 pounds lighter and 2 inches shorter than everybody around you. You better move better than them.
6'2", 289. Yeah. Hey, 32-inch arms though.
But yeah, that's true. That is true. He's small, but he's a solid athlete.
You got to jump higher than that if you're only weighing 290.
Right.
27 bench. Pretty dang good for 32-inch arms.
Yeah. Carver didn't do a whole lot.
Yeah, no, we can skip him.
I just want to look at the numbers to remind. I think it was in the 5'1s, right? Maybe.
Yeah, 5'19", I think.
5'11". Oh, okay, 5'11". All right, still.
I expected fast. What are you weighing at? Oh, my bad.
You're good. Let's see.
310 or 300? That's the question for me.
303.
32.5-inch arms, though. Pretty good.
Bad.
For guard. He's a guard. Oh, tackle. Come on. Jake Slaughter looks like a chemistry teacher.
Jake Slaughter's hilarious. He looks like it. Yeah.
I literally had a good teacher that looked like him. Literally.
Yeah.
How elite would our O-line look, though, if Jennings Dunker was there? That's a pretty elite O-line look.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, it was it was before we drafted, or maybe right after we drafted Gray Zabel. It's like, we need more MAGA guys on our O-line. And if it's Cross, Zabel, Sundell, Dunker, Lucas, we're at 4 out of 5. So that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. All right. Last guy I want to highlight in the offensive line, Markel Bell, just because he's 6'9", 346.
Honestly, didn't weigh in as much as I thought he would. Look at that arm length, 36 3/8, baby.
5'3", 5'3", 40 for that size ain't bad, actually.
Is not bad. Some Chargers or Eagles late round.
Oh yeah.
Like, him only being at 346 is not that bad. How much did Proctor weigh in at?
352, I believe.
Did he weigh in more than someone who was 6'9"?
Yeah, 352.
Oh my god. 5'2", woof.
At 352, 521 is not terrible.
He shouldn't be at 352. That's the thing.
Fair. That's fair. All right. Edge rushers. Here we go. Oh, man. I am.
Arvell, bring him up. We got a lot to talk about here.
Yeah, I know. Oh, man. Okay. Lock in. Here we go.
6'4", 241, 32.5-inch arms, 4.6, 158. Little baby.
Yeah, didn't do anything else. But that's okay. He didn't need to. The fact that he even ran was good.
Yeah.
Didn't run anymore. Yeah. Not too shabby. I'd love to see, because he's one of those guys where it's like, could be linebacker, could be edge. I'd love to see these ranks where they rank amongst the linebacker group, just out of curiosity. But they don't let us do that. Yeah, he's a stud. He's Lance Erline's highest rated player. I can't argue too much with that. David
ran really fast. Just got a weird body proportion, man. You know what he kind of reminds me of? What his proportions kind of remind me of?
What's that?
Freshman Myles Garrett with more bad weight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because Myles Garrett was slim as a freshman with a tiny torso, but he filled out as he got older.
Right.
4.5, that's pretty crazy.
4.5 is good.
Plenty long arms.
Yeah, alarms are fine. What was I going to highlight here? Dang it, I had an idea and I completely blanked. That shows how tired I am. Yeah, we're approaching midnight.
Only one more week of this.
That's right. Ruben Bain, 30 and 7/8. Welcome to Cincinnati, champ. You can eat Skyline chili with short arms.
30 and a quarter, man. Or 30 and 7/8.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah.
People were saying, like, you see this guy at Smash tournaments all the time with his haircut.
Yeah. I love Field Yates fired me up today when it was announced that Trey wasn't getting tagged, and he was like, "Does anyone got an edit of Ruben Bain in Bengals jersey?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah! Say that again."
I'm sorry, but it's a big issue for me. At that level, at that length.
I just need disruptive players.
It is an issue for me, man. It's a big issue for me. A podcast I really like that I found recently, it has Alex Boone and another former lineman. It's called the O-Line Committee. They did a really cool breakdown of both O-lines at the Super Bowl, and they were like just in awe of Derek Hall versus Will Campbell on one of the sacks. Derek Hall comes out, long arms him from the start. Will Campbell cannot touch anything but his arms. And then he's like running the corner, and with his other arm reaches around him from the other side of the logo and grabs Drake May. Arm length matters, people, and that is really bad. 30 and 7/8 is really, really bad. Like, he's going to have run game issues with that. If he's playing edge, he's going to have issues getting hands on tackles. Like, this is an issue. And I know he's a freak. And I mean, I said it after the first game of the year. We were both in awe of Ruben Bain after the Notre Dame Miami game. But this is an issue that it's going to be hard to make up for in the NFL.
I'm just watching the Keldrick Ball David Bailey simulcam. He just
this is the one everyone roasted him. How stiff he looks right here.
He always looks stiff, man.
Yeah.
I cannot get behind him as
he's going to be a good player, but he does lack that athletic upside. But man, he's just a good football player.
Rushing upside. I don't want a guy who can't rush the passer in the top 10. I'm sorry.
And that's totally fair. And I can get behind that. But pick 15? Ooh.
Sure, pick 15, but look, he's got no bend.
He's so stiff.
It's just, yeah, I don't know. Um,
He's a dude. 20 years ago, he's like top 5 pick. Funny how
uh,
this league has changed. Oh, Cassius Howell. Let's see how short those arms
also
are.
had shorter
My
arms.
God.
This might have been even shorter than
Yeah,
Bam.
it was. It was 30 and a quarter.
Yeah, 30 and a quarter. My goodness.
And he's already and he's 6'2.5". It's like
I might have longer arms than 30 and a quarter, honestly.
I I do. I have really long arms. I have
Yeah.
32.5 inch arms.
I don't know if last time I measured it. I don't know if I've got tape measure around here. Hold on. Talk
Actually,
about Cassius Howell. I want to see if I can find a tape measure.
yeah, let's do it. This is really concerning. Again, it's arm length, especially that short. It really matters. Uh, as who said this? Did Euclid say this? Give me a lever and I'll move the world. Uh, your arms are levers. That's how you get leverage in the run game and even in pass rush with bull rushes and long arms. Tackles have really long arms unless you're Will Campbell, 32. But he has longer arms than this guy, so it doesn't even matter. Will Campbell has 32-inch arms. These guys can't even break 31. It's an issue. Run game is going to be really hard for this guy. And he's 6'2.5", and he's light. Like, he's a day 3 guy, if not off my board. He cannot play defensive end in the NFL. It's a byproduct of how football is played at the college level, especially in somewhat in high school football. Hyper spaced out, getting athletes on the edge rather than actually getting people who could play that position in the NFL.
I couldn't
You
find a
find a
tape
tape
measure.
measure? Oh, man. He's off my board, though. I wouldn't draft him.
Yeah, I think that's valid.
Enjoy the UFL. I will say, though, how hyped he was in that, I forget which game it was, but that was pretty cool. Was it LSU? I forget.
I honestly don't remember. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Gabe Jackus wasn't as good as I hoped. I thought he'd really elevate himself.
Yeah.
Of course, Zion Young didn't run because he's slow.
Hmm.
Oh, you know who had a good combine? You have to scroll down a little bit, but
Sorry. Where am I? There we go.
is he really this low? Golly. Maybe they have. Where's the white boy from Wisconsin?
What are you looking for?
The white guy from Wisconsin.
Oh, Rieger?
Yeah, do they have him at D line? Oh, Mason Rieger. Really? They have him that low? Oh, this isn't combine scores. Okay.
No, this is his overall.
Okay. That makes more sense to me.
Yeah, that's so short.
He had a good combine. 40-inch vert, baby. Look at that arm length, too. He's got plenty.
That'll play. That'll play.
What's his arm length?
I'm sorry.
That'll play.
5/8, yeah.
6'5", 251, 32, 5/8, 40-inch vert. Folks, this is an edge defender. Get out of here with that Cassius Howell crap. Like, Cassius Howell is a joke to the defensive end position.
Like taking it personally over here.
I am. He should be playing off-ball linebacker, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair. Sorry about that. All right. Trying to think any other guys who really stood out, good or bad. Not really. All right, on to D tackles. Here we go. There we go. Oh,
Okay, I got some thoughts here, baby. I'm excited for this
Alrighty.
one. Caleb Banks has solidified himself as a top 5 player in this draft. I know he's old, but man, that athleticism gets me excited at that size. Like, so many top of the line guys in this draft have so many issues that if age is an issue with that kind of profile, I'm okay with that. I will take Caleb Banks being 25 over Ruben Dane's armor.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Woods, another solid combine. He's gonna be a good player, man. Cade McDonald, good combine. Lee Hunter, oh,
Lee Hunter was rough.
he
Lee
was
Hunter.
rough, man. Rob Staten, shout out, friend of the pod, at least on my end, probably not mutual. He said he looked like an orange with legs.
That's crazy.
What did Dominic Orange test? Did he test it all?
Let's find out. One way to find out.
Big Citrus,
No, he did not.
6'2", 322, 33.5, and then 3/8 inch arms. I like it. Folks, we got to remove the 8s. We got to remove the 8s. Round it. Come on, folks. Quarters on.
Terrell Jackson, did he test? Actually, I thought he did. I could have sworn I did, but no,
he did. No?
No, he did.
Oh, I'm thinking about the guy from UCF.
I'm just so tired right now.
One more week of
Grayson
this, buddy.
Halton. Hell yeah, Grayson Halton had a.
He did well.
He had an awesome combine. He was fantastic. He has good tape too. He's gonna. I think he might be round 2.
31 and 1/8 arms. What is going on with arm length, folks? Come on.
He's a D tackle. He's a 6'3",
It does matter,
293.
D tackle.
He's a good football player, man.
Zane Durant overrated. People freaked out about his 40. Give me a break. Honestly, I like this D tackle class more than I like the edge class. Ran a 4.75. Guess what? He weighs 280.
Other standouts.
Where's the guy from UCF? Gus ran pretty well.
UCF. I don't think there's a guy from UCF.
Oh no, he's the edge defender. My bad. He's an edge.
Oh, Lawrence. Yeah, here we can go back to the edge just for Lawrence real fast.
I definitely see the allergies hitting you.
Yeah, that time of the year, and that's taking it out of me too. Here we go. 4.52.
That interests me right there. And let's look at his arm length.
33 and 5/8.
Look at that. That's an edge defender, folks.
There you go. Oh, man. Okay.
Okay. I'm so excited for one of these guys. Which one of these guys am I really excited for, Bo?
Kyle Lewis.
That's a good choice, and I am excited. But there's one measurement for one guy in particular I'm very excited about.
Someone you've already told me. I can't imagine it's any of these guys. Eric Gentry.
Yes.
Okay.
I just want to see that arm length, baby. Yeah, crazy. I forget the exact number, but it's crazy.
35.
But it's like he has like a 7-foot wingspan. 6'7".
6'7". Yeah, of course. I can never escape it.
Let's get Sonny Styles up here, man. Oh,
yeah.
jeez Louise.
He did do the agilities. Well, one of the agility. Oh no, he did both the agilities, which knocked his RAS down from. But it was at 10.0 for a good portion of the day. Yeah, just a freak. He'll be in that. Sounds like floor 7 right now. That's what I've heard. Floor 7 for Washington. Which wouldn't shock me.
Yeah, that is just an all-time combine.
Yeah,
and I'll say this one real quick, and we're gonna get into this with the safeties too. Everyone was comparing his numbers to Nicky Memori's numbers. Same with Downs. Same with Daneman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, Bo? Has anyone been asking who's the next Carson Schlesinger at the combine?
Someone already tweeted
No. That. Yeah, I did. And a billion other people did. Oh my God, they got that one so wrong. They're not comparing Sonny Styles, who plays linebacker, to Carson Schlesinger.
Okay, but again, it's body of work. I don't think they got it wrong. You got to go off body of work.
Make tackles.
He had more than just tackles. He had elite coverage grades, too, for a linebacker.
Yeah, they didn't win anything. They sure did a whole lot for them.
I didn't realize that was a requirement to be Rookie of the Year.
I don't know. Let me be salty about that one. We just can't win Rookies of the Year.
Anyways, Kyle Lewis, one of your guys. He's tiny, 6 foot 220.
He did come in pretty small.
But he tested very well.
He did. Top tier character too.
Yeah. Yeah. Smooth athlete.
Love to see those explosive numbers.
Yeah. Right. Size concerns me, but I don't know. You get good
it did come in worse than I'd hoped for sure. Jacob Rodriguez had a good combine.
We'll highlight him here. Yeah, he had a much better combine. Really, just an overall draft process because he had a nice Senior Bowl too. He's just had a really good draft process. Obviously, had a good senior year, so that certainly doesn't help.
I'll see it when I believe it that he's a first-round pick, but he's definitely a round 2 at least.
Yeah. Yeah, he's working himself up there. I've just seen a lot of people like that know things that are saying he'll be a first round pick. Where I'm like, oh wow,
watch him be a Seahawk. Ugh.
Watch him be a Seahawk and then be good. Watch him be the next Carson Schlesinger.
Oh, God, I'll lock myself into that one.
Oh, that'd be pretty. That's a awesome
crazy.
shuttle. Look at that shuttle.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. That's really good. That's really good. You know what's crazy? I loved Carson Schlesinger too.
I know you've become a hater just because of one awards.
I know.
Make you a hater. Let's see. I'm like speed running this as
Justin
much as
Jefferson.
I'm so tired. Caleb
Let's go to safety. Oh, you can move to safety.
All right, I just want to. I'm looking at him real fast just because he had a nice workout too.
He did. But we got 40. Whenever I see 40, my eyes.
I didn't even see what his arm length was there.
40 inches.
Do corners real fast. Do corners fast. There weren't a ton of standouts. Mansour Delane didn't test. Jermond McCoy obviously didn't test.
Chris Johnson
Terrell, don't think ran. He was. I want to say he tested, but he didn't run. Yeah. It's fine. Who else here? Any stands out? Oh, Takario.
Takario and Ephesians ran really well.
Yeah, at 6'4". Rivers, Chandler Rivers, he also ran well. Not nearly the same build. He's 6 foot, but he has good tape. ran well, so he's probably
That guy from what was it? Was it Weber State? No, Tarleton State. Stephen F. Austin. There we go. Charles Demings. He ran well.
Yes, he did. Where's he at?
There he
Stephen
is.
F. Austin. There you go. Yeah, 4.41. Not bad. Not bad.
Look at that explosiveness. 42 inch and 11 foot.
Yeah. Let's see. Toriano Pride blazing here.
Yeah.
What 4.26? Was he 4.26 or 4.28? No, he's in the
I think he was 8.
Oh, wow.
4,
oh,
3,
never
2.
mind.
Oh,
It ended up being
wow.
4.32. Wow. What a slowpoke. Yeah, a lot of the top corners didn't really do much, so
No.
that's fine. Good on Takario, though, for testing at his size. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Downs didn't do anything, but he obviously got those medical red flags.
Here's my overall winner of the combine, Dylan Thieneman. Outstanding.
Dude, people are talking about him with like 10th overall now, which is
he was
like
outstanding. Not just the testing, but the on-field drill stuff too. Absolutely outstanding. Hey, look, he's got longer arms than both Ruben Bain and Cassius Howe. 4.35, 1.52 split,
41 vert is crazy,
insane.
Yeah,
he would have done well in agilities too.
Yeah, top athleticism score,
just incredible. Pull up Caleb Downs. Did he test at all? I don't think so, right? No. Emmanuel McNeil Warren ran slow.
Yeah, no test Caleb. Trayden Stukes had a nice.
He did. He had a nice game.
Yeah. Let's see. What were the numbers here? 4.33. Yes. There you go.
10-10. 38.
Yeah. I'll take that. 1.5.10. I'll take that. What's the? Let's see. Who else?
Oh! We're forgetting somebody at corner.
Who?
D'Angelo Pons.
Who?
D'Angelo Pons.
Oh, D'Angelo Pons. Oh my goodness. Yeah. How could we forget D'Angelo Pons? Good call. Tiny. Actually, but not as tiny as he measured in Indiana, actually.
Yeah, he grew. He was stretching that morning. He
put on about 16 pounds between his Indiana measurement and this measurement, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Shot a big meal. Didn't test.
But he jumped. He jumped.
Oh, my goodness, that vertical. And he looks smooth in the on-field drills, too.
I might be wrong about him.
He's just a ball player, man.
He is.
I mean, size, yeah. The size is a concern for sure, and he's probably just going to end up being a nickel guy. I don't think he can play him outside. But Mike Hilton was just a nickel guy, and he ended up having a nice little career.
Yeah, I think I might be wrong about him. He's just a damn good ball player.
Anyone else here? Anyone else? Oh, and we got to finish with the other styles.
Did you see the picture of Sonny Lorenzo and their dad, Lorenzo Sr.? That was insane.
I saw a picture that was supposedly edited, where it looked like Lorenzo Sr. was like massive.
Okay, that's the one I saw. Okay.
Okay. I heard that one was edited, and then there was another picture where he was like regular size compared to those two. 4.27, 1.49.10 split. Just what an athletic freaking pair of brothers, man.
I know, dude. Insane.
Imagine being the old poor kid. He's the older brother, and he's 4.5 inches shorter and 50 pounds lighter than his brother.
Yeah, that's a tough draw.
That's a tough draw. But he's still a good athlete. Can't complain too much about that. Still played at Ohio State and Notre Dame, and yeah, and he's still a freak athlete.
All right, specialists.
Let's go. We're not good at these guys. I'm sorry.
All right.
We
made it.
We made it, man. So next on Thursday.
Free agency
it's
preview.
time for Free agency preview. A lot of big names. There might be even more on Thursday with, I'm sure, impending roster cuts here over the next few days. We'll have it all right here on the West Coast Draft Podcast, which is now in West Coast Draft season. We made
Let's
it.
go.
We made it, folks. We're here.
And next week it'll be in West Coast time zone.
And we'll be 100% West Coast time zone. That's right. Back to 9 p.m. start times for.
Woohoo!
Congratulations. Congratulations to me for not having to stay up crazy late anymore. After the free, one more episode of late nights, and then we'll roll. Ooh, that's aesthetic right there.
It's good.
Any closing thoughts, Mr. Jokin, on this combine recap episode?
If one of us is dying from allergies, all of us are dying from allergies. If one of us is like, all of us are like. If one of us subscribe, all of us subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Drive safe, folks.